Hey there, it's Yuki. So this is part 4 of my anime collection. I want to let you know, after this video, I'm actually going to be doing a Halloween, like top 10 spookiest, scariest anime. Um, so let's get started. So first up in the fourth part of my anime collection is This a Zombie? This is the complete first season. I've heard that Is This a Zombie of the Dead? The second season isn't really worth watching, so I just never grabbed it. So anyway, this is about a high school boy who actually happens to be a zombie, and he lives with a necromancer and ends up running into a magical garment girl and getting turned into one himself. So he's a zombie magical garment girl, and then he along comes like a vampire ninja and all this other stuff, and it's just such a fun series. It's really funny. It is ecchi. There's some, you know, your average ecchi stuff in here, but it's funny. I love this show. Next is Jubei-chan, the Ninja Girl, Secret of the Lovely Eye Patch. This is about a girl who um, ends up a badass ninja with an awesome heart eye patch. And this is old. This is 90s. And I really, really love this show. It's very interesting. And there's a second season to this. I actually don't own it. I plan on getting it eventually. But this is really cool. I like this. Alright, this is one of my absolute favorite series ever. That's an unpopular opinion. A lot of people bash this show for being too tropey or whatever, but I really, really love this show. This is Kanazuki no Miko. I'm gonna mess with my hair a lot. I'm sorry. Um, and I got this used at FYE. I have a feeling it was one of those boxes that came with like one disc, and then you had to get the rest. Because this box is really nice. It's got a dent in the top though from the last owner. But this show is about these two girls, the lunar and solar priestesses, who find out that they have to uh, resurrect this big mech and fight off the eight next to the Orochi before they take over the world. And it's about their fate, basically, and they end up, you know, you can see they love each other. It's so cute, though. I really love this show. It's beautifully animated. It's done by Kaishiku, who's my favorite manga group. I really cannot praise this or them enough. I have a lot of Kaishiku stuff. Anyway, that's that. Next up is Kashimashi, Girl Meets Girl. This is another Yuri anime series. It states on the box from Anime Works that it is for Yuri fans. This is basically about a guy that asks a girl out, gets rejected, goes to the mountains to hang out, and he gets turned by aliens into a girl, and he's happier that way. So the girl that he asked out actually, as it turns out, can't see men. She can only see their form, and so that's why she tends to like girls more, and so she ends up deciding to go out with her after she becomes a girl. And it gets interesting because, as it turns out, like her best friend was in love with her. Now she's happier because she's a girl, and it's love triangle. And I just love this show. It's cool. It's very interesting. All right, up next is Key the Metal Idol. I'm a big fan of Key the Metal Idol. This is a series from the 90s. And it's about basically this girl. She's a robot. I have volumes 1, 2, and 3. And her creator dies and basically leaves a tape telling her that if she makes 30,000 friends, she can become human. And if she doesn't, she's going to die. So it's very interesting, very heartfelt. I really, really recommend this show. I am so embarrassed to admit that I own this. This is Knights of Ramune. This is the one of the many incarnations of this show. This is actually Ramune or Lamune 40 Fresh, which is like the very last incarnation of this show. And it is so ecchi. It is ridiculous. It is just like, oh my god. The ones before this were good. This is ridiculous. Like, oh my god, I can't even take it seriously when I watch it. I'm not even gonna describe it. Just proceed with caution. Don't watch it around kids or anybody that you wouldn't want to think that you're a little bit of a pervert. Which I saw a preview for that when I was a kid, and I thought it looked good. And then when I got older, I bought myself a copy, and I was like, what did I buy? So anyway, so next up is Kujibiki on Balance. This is not a great show. Actually, I've only watched a little bit of it. I liked the OVA they did of this, the 3 episodes they did with the Genshiken set, because this is the show that the guys in Genshiken were obsessed with. This is an incarnation of it. This is what they decided to make after that. So this isn't the actual show that they watched, but they watched Kujibiki on Balance, and then they decided they were inspired by that idea to make it an actual series. It also comes with 3 episodes, 3 OVA episodes of Genshiken that take place between the first and second season. So it talks about how Ogiwe got there and everything else. I actually, like I said, I haven't really watched this yet. The OVA, though, of this that's on the Genshiken set is way better. But yeah. I honestly don't know why this is in the wrong spot. This is not alphabetically correct. But I'm going to cover it anyway, because apparently it was there. And it was in the wrong spot in my collection, but I'm going to do it anyway. So this is Maze, Megaburst Space. This is a 90s series with mechs and a girl that turns into a guy at night, and it's just fun. It's just a fun series. There's a cute princess and fairy, and it's just 90s comedy and mech and fantasy, and it's just such a great show. I was actually able to pick this up for $13 at B-Stock, which is really impressive. So Maze, Megaburst Space. Next up is Legend of the Last Labyrinth. This was a 2-episode OVA from the 90s about a girl who falls from the sky. She has amnesia. She lands on a guy. He takes her home. He finds out she's a princess from the underworld. Her sisters show up to save her. They hate the guy, and they end up all staying with him. And it's a lot packed into 2 episodes, I know. But I love this show. I saw this when I was a kid, and I loved it. And I found it at an anime convention a couple of years ago. And I had it on VHS. I had back when VHS, like, you had to buy a subbed one and a dubbed one if you wanted both. I had the sub, I had the dub, and then I bought this, and I had 3 copies, but I love it, so I don't care. So anyway, Legend of the Last Labyrinth, very highly recommend this show. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite anime of all time. Up next and last is Loveless. Loveless is a bit of a yaoi series about Ritsuka, who his brother died mysteriously, and his brother's partner shows up and is showing affection toward Ritsuka, and as it turns out, like, they bind together to fight these other people, and it's neat. It's just neat. I like this show. It's very interesting. Do not get the dubbed version. This is the subbed version. The dubbed version is red, and it's done all by hentai voice actors, and it's bad. It's just bad. So don't get the dubbed one, dude, because they come separately. They don't come together. Well, there might be one that comes together, but not that I know of. So get this one. So anyway, that was it for part 4. I'm sorry about the box set that was out of place. Up next, I am going to do a Halloween one. That is not going to be I'm still going to go through and do those wherever they fall in place in the collection. I'm still going to be covering that later. So enjoy. Thank you so much.